Welcome back, guys. This is Sam, and today I'm back with yet another PC build. This time we will be doing a photo or video editing PC build for those IT enthusiasts who want to do some hardcore photo and video editing. So this is based on Intel 3.5 GHz LGA 1150 4770K i7th Haswell generation processor. That's the latest one based on the Z87 chipset. So this is the processor we'll be using as video editing and photo editing is a very tedious work, and this all comes down to the processor. So we are not compromising on anything, and we are going with Intel's latest 4770K processor. This is the K version, that means it's unlocked. So basically we can overclock it. Pretty standard stuff. 4 cores, 3.5 gigahertz. You can overclock it. LG 1150 socket, C87 fourth generation. That's Haswell. So this will cost us around 24,482 rupees. Yeah. So moving on. For the cabinet, we are going with Cooler Master N300 Met Tower cabinet. This is the cabinet we'll be using. Pretty simple. Matte finish on the front. Good cable management options. You can install pretty much everything. So yeah, this is the tower we are going with. Moving on now, I would like to tell you that for video and photo editing, graphic card, I don't think there is a need because the onboard graphics of the processor should pretty much do the trick. But to be on the safer side, we are going with Asus AMD HD 6670 1GB GDDR5 graphics card. It is GDDR5, so that's perfect. 810 megahertz of clock speed, supports Crossfire, PCI Express 2.1. Pretty standard. VGA output, display port, DVI output, HDMI. mm, yeah, so pretty much standard Asus graphics card. This will cost us 6,191 rupees. The cabinet will cost us somewhere around 4,000 rupees. So yeah, moving on. For the optical drive, we are going with Samsung that I've been using for quite some time now. Cost us around 1,000 bucks. Moving on, for Blu-ray drive, we are going with Light-On IHB-S312 Blu-ray drive. So on Flipkart, this is currently out of stock. So you can check it somewhere else, but the estimated price is around 6,720 rupees. So yep. Moving on, for our hard drive, we are going with Seagate Barracuda 3 GB desktop internal hard drive. Um, 3.5-inch form factor, standard SATA 6, 64 MB of cache, and 7,200 RPM spin speed, ideal for our build. This should do the trick. So yeah, now um, we are adding a SSD 2 to our build. This is the Samsung 840 series 250 GB SSD. Now basically SSD will be using the SSD for installing our operating system and all the stuff we want it fast. So this is the one we'll be using. It is SATA 6, 250 GB capacity, 2-inch form factor, and 512 MB of cache memory. So this is the difference between hard drive and um, SSD. Hard drive consists of only 64 MB of cache memory, while the SSD is containing 512 MB of cache memory. It's almost three times or four times more. So yeah, this will cost us 11,860, and the Barracuda will cost us 8,766 rupees. moving on, for power supply we are going with Corsair CMP-SU 750 watt power supply just to be on the safer side. um, but you can go for 550 or 650 watt power supply, but I'm going with this single rail power supply. This will cost 7,200 rupees. This is the one I've been using for quite some time. My personal favorite this is. Yeah. So moving on. For RAM, we are going with G-Skill Ripjaws DDR3 8GB 1600 MHz RAM. This is a low profile RAM, mostly used for gaming, but this will surely do the trick for our video editing and photo editing processes. So yeah, 1600 MHz RAM, DDR3, 8GB. That's 2 into 4GB, two sticks of 4GB. So yeah, this is the RAM. If you want, you can go for Corsair Vengeance or G-Skill Sniper, but as this is my personal favorite, I'm going with this. 10 years of G-Skill warranty, um, at a reasonable price. So yeah, G-Skill Ripjaws. Moving on. So yeah, not going with the stock cooler for the processor, because as I told you at the beginning of the video, that the processor will have to do most of the work for the video editing and photo editing. So basically, we will not overclock it, as this is not the build for gaming, but the processor will do most of the work. So we have to dissipate the heat all that is produced. So we are going with Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo cooler. This is basically for better heat dissipation. You've got your copper pipes running over here. I believe four one four copper pipes running, and that's I believe supports all the motherboards, should support. So yeah, this is the one we are going with for heat dissipation, Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. Moving on, for the motherboard we are going with Asus Maximus V1 Hero motherboard. This is basically the motherboard from the series of Republic of Gamers. That's the Maximus series. This is basically for those hardcore gamers, but we'll be using this for our processor and for our build, because this motherboard first of all supports the Z87 chipset, and it's LG1150. It has got 4 memory slots. So if in case you want to add some more sticks of RAM to your motherboard, you can do that. You have got your PCI Express slots, and if you want, you can add liquid cooling also to your processor. So um, as you can see, that Intel 4th generation Core i7 processor supported. It supports maximum 32GB of DDR3 RAM, NVIDIA Quad SLR support, AMD Quad Crossfire support. So yeah, this will wrap our build, and the whole build will cost us somewhere around 97,000. To be exact, it is 97,040 rupees. Um, so yeah, this is a build for video editing and photo editing. So if you have any more requests for PC builds, um, you can comment below. I'll surely respond to that, and please subscribe and like the video. Please do subscribe if you want me to make more videos, and if you have any queries, comment below. And anyone of you out there wants to build a gaming PC and need suggestions, you can call me. I'll put my number in the description. So yeah, and thank you for watching. Cheers.